I am zoologist and adventurer Nigel Marvin. For years I've crisscrossed the globe in search of the most dangerous animals alive today. But just imagine a prehistoric safari. My dream is to meet the largest and most extraordinary creatures that have ever lived. To travel back in time and walk with dinosaurs.
Hello everybody and welcome to my 440 subscriber special, in which I will be breaking down the Giant Claw, or the first episode of Chased by Dinosaurs. This episode is hosted by Nigel Marvin and is the first Walking With thing to be hosted by him. Other than that, I don't have much to say in this intro, so let's get into it. The episode is set 75 million years ago in Mongolia, in a hodgepodge of the Nemegt and Djurgta formations, both from the late Cretaceous of Mongolia. The Djurgta was laid down approximately 75 to 71 million years ago, and the Nemegt was laid down approximately 70 million years ago. It was filmed on Fraser Island in Queensland. Saurolophus was a sauropophene euhadrosaur from the late Cretaceous, approximately 70 to 66 million years ago, of Mongolia and Canada, meaning it lived in the right place to appear, but didn't evolve for approximately 5 billion years after the episode's setting. It would not have had thumb spikes, and its hand would have been covered in a hoof-like structure like other hadrosaurs. It would have had a horny beak rather than a duck-like snout. It should also have a more humped back, and it is also undersized in the episode, with Nigel giving an estimate of 8 tons rather than the more commonly thought around 11 tons. Protoceratops was a protoceratopsid Coronosaurian from the late Cretaceous, approximately 75 to 71 million years ago, of China and Mongolia, meaning it lived in the right place and time to appear. For some reason, the Protoceratops reuses a modified baby Torosaurus CG model. It should probably be slightly less heavily built and have a longer tail with a fin-like structure on the top. It should also have a tiny horn-like structure on its nose. Cycads, ferns and conifers appear. There is a potential conifer, Rhadocytes, known from the Djurgta formation, although it is only known from roots, and an indeterminate Araucarias from the Nemegt formation. Velociraptor was a Velociraptorine eudromaeosaur from the late Cretaceous, approximately 75 to 71 million years ago, of Mongolia and probably China, meaning it lived in the right place and time to appear. It should have feathers. Velociraptor's claw is shown being used to disembowel and slash prey, when it was in reality not designed for this, rather being used for raptor prey restraint, where it would jump on top of small prey and pin it down with its claws. Velociraptor was believed to be crepuscular, active at dawn and dusk, not diurnal, and to have lived in deserts, not forests. It also most likely did not hunt in packs. At one point Nigel finds a scorpion. There are no scorpions known from either the Nemegt or Djurgta formations, nor the nearby Barun Goyot. A pterosaur appears, reusing a slightly modified version of the Quetzalcoatlus model. It is externally identified as Ajdarko. It has the same inaccuracies as the Quetzalcoatlus, needing longer legs, a more robust neck, and head and beak. There are indeterminate Ajdarkids known from both the Djurgta and Nemegt formations that this could be. Ajdarko itself also went extinct 17 million years before the episode's setting, and lived in a different part of Asia. Mononychus was a Mononychine alvarezsaurid from the late Cretaceous, approximately 70 million years ago, of Asia, meaning it lived in the right place to appear but didn't evolve for almost 5 million years after the episode's setting. It would have most likely had feathers similar to that of most modern birds rather than the strange rat-height-like feathers it has in the episode. It is oversized, being stated to be 6 feet long when they only reached a maximum of 3.9 feet or 1.2 meters long in reality. It also has way too long legs for an Alvarezsaurid, with its legs and body structure overall being much more similar to that of an ornithomimid rather than Mononychus. Nigel mentions monitor lizards being from the episode's setting. True monitors, belonging to the genus Varanus, only date back to the Miocene, but there are varanids known from the Diurcta, Ovu and Telmosaurus. Tarbosaurus was a Tyrannosauran eutyrannosaur from the late Cretaceous, 70 to 66 million years ago, of Asia, meaning it lived in the right place to appear but didn't evolve for approximately 5 million years after the episode's setting. Its arms should not be able to pronate, and it is slightly shrink-wrapped. Therizinosaurus was a therizinosauride from the late Cretaceous, 70 million years ago, of Asia, meaning it lived in the right place but didn't evolve for almost 5 million years after the episode's setting. It should probably have at least some feathers. Therizinosaurus was not able to pronate its wrists, and it should not be shrink-wrapped. The series accurately depicts its claws as not designed primarily for warding off predators, but still able to be used for this. And that was the giant claw. Thank you all for 440 subscribers, and I will see you soon with the breakdown of part 2 of Chased by Dinosaurs, Land of Giants, but the actually good one.